If I just read this, BrewDog ELVIS juice, an IPA with grapefruit front and center. So it's grapefruit. What's up, guys? Llokii here, and today we got another beer and another IPA, I believe. It is an IPA. This is from BrewDog. Again, it's my second BrewDog now. I'm becoming quite fond of them. They're different. They're very different, and I like that. And it's BrewDog ELVIS juice. So my missus is going to be a massive fan of it because she's a massive fan of Elvis. And it is the juice of Elvis. So it's the finest juice of Elvis, juiced up and ready to roll. So it's standing at 6.5%, which is quite high actually. Maybe it's the higher content of sugar. I don't know. Grapefruit infused. 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 Right. This IPA is like no other. BrewDog ELVIS juice puts grapefruit front center stage, primed with tart, pithy grapefruit peel for a citrus assault on the senses. This zenith delivers intense US hop aromas, gigantic grapefruit notes, and tailgated by orange and pine. All piled on high caramel malt base. This rig is juiced up and ready to roll. Yeah, the bottle looked interesting. I tried one of the BrewDogs before. A lot of my friends drink BrewDog, in fact. And I had to get in on it. And I tried the what was the first one I tried? Shit, what was the first one I tried? The Punk IPA. I tried the Punk IPA, which was very nice. Really nice. I wasn't expecting it at all. This one's a bit different, and they're all going to be a little bit different. I think they all have their own twist on BrewDog. So yeah, it says, "United we stand for better beer, fiercely defiant and independent." BrewDog is also carbon negative. Don't know how that works. This means we take twice as much carbon out of the air as we emit. But yeah, so we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try and make them a little bit shorter from now on. So I'm not just bambling on about. I don't want to go too much in depth. I mean, if you want to try them and you want to look them up, look them up. I'm going to do more the taste and first. So I've got an obsession with bottle caps, in fact, and I think I'm going to collect them. I'm going to get all different bottle caps as I go along. But there's a bottle cap there. Oh my god, that is grapefruit. Yeah, okay, all right. Obviously, it's not going to be a pint. It's only 330ml. There's a damn good color on that, though. I'll be completely honest. That's a. I'm a fan of that. Does smell like grapefruit. It has a. I mean, I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it kind of smells like fairy liquid. Oh, not fairy liquid. What does it smell like? As you can see, we're very knowledgeable on the aromas of a drink. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not made out of washing up liquid, but. Smooth, definitely grapefruit. I'll agree with that. Orangey, very, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming the very strong, intense taste I'm getting is that maltiness or is that the hoppiness? Now, what's the difference between hoppy and maltiness? I don't know. So maybe I'm getting hoppy and maltiness. I don't know. So, looking at the brew sheet, it matches the color, which is good. So hops. Amarillo, Citra, Magnum, Mosaic, and Simcoe. That doesn't make any sense to me. Malt, extra pale caramel, and style IPA. So it's an IPA. And the ingredients to this is water, malted barley, grapefruit, orange, hops, and yeast. For a 6.5%. Doesn't have much of a kick to it at all. There's a little bit of bitterness to it though. It's quite high on the bitter scale, which is more of an aftertaste. I'll be honest, when you drink it, it's fine, it's very smooth. But there is a bitterness to the aftertaste. But it is grapefruit, so it's supposed to be bitter. I wouldn't rate it massively highly, which Mrs. isn't going to be very happy about because Elvis juice. But what does it say on the top? United we stand against good beer. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely grapefruit. So they've hit the nail on the head with grapefruit. Very strong. It's a 6.5 if you like the stronger beers, but there is a very right at the end there's a kick you in the mouth a bit with like But apart from that, smooth. It is smooth. I think in total though, I'm gonna have to give this one. I mean 6.5 feels too low. I think I've got to give it a 7, maybe. I can see why people would like this. Maybe more amber ale drinkers would like. I know it's an IPA, but I think an amber ale drinker would prefer this a bit more. It's got that kick at the end that an amber ale gives you, I think. But not my cup of tea. It's nice, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm gonna give it a 6, 6.5. It's not as good as the Punk IPA. The Punk IPA is real good. I'm a big fan of that, and I recommend the Punk IPA over this to begin with because this one is a bit more strange. The Punk one is a lot smoother and a lot less bitter, and the more you drink it, it gets worse. I'm gonna give it a 6. I think it's very middle of the road. It's interesting, definitely interesting, but there's an appeal to it. I think I can see why people like it, but I don't think it's gonna be my favorite BrewDog beer. I don't think. If you're interested, I've got a couple more BrewDogs coming out. When is another question altogether. But I've got another 2 downstairs that I just bought today. They're in the line, ready to go. Once I've edited and uploaded a few, they'll probably start coming out pretty thick and fast. Because I've recorded about 4 or 5 now on the bounce. Not one after the other, but just recorded them and not really edited them or anything. I've got them there if I want them. But yeah, back to the beer. I think, yeah, a 6. I think a 6 I'm going to give it out of 10. Not out of 100, that's a bit cruel. 6.3. 6.3, 6.4, 6.4. 6.4. Yeah, it's not, it's very middle of the road. It's very, it's more interesting than it is tasty. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I go out and just buy this and drink it on the slide. You know what I mean? It's more, yeah, it's interesting to have one of, taste it, get a feel for it, but I'm not mad excited about it. I was excited about drinking it because I wanted to see what grapefruit infused beer was going to taste like, but good. There. Just them. Bitterness. I don't like that. Not a beer. I like to be smooth as a bold man's head. Hopefully go out and buy this beer. Definitely try it. I mean, come on. It was probably about £1.50, £2 a bottle. You know, definitely go out and try it. Try something different every now and again. You know, you can go to the same old shit, your Stellas, your Budweisers, but I like to go there and experiment a few things. And to be fair, it's not a bad beer. It's just not my thing. I think I can see people would like this. I can see why people would like this, but as for myself, not a big fan. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not my style. Not my style at all. The Punk IPA was my style. I was all over the Punk IPA. I'll be completely honest with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something about BrewDog, because I learned a little bit. I don't know much, but I learned a little bit. Hopefully you go out and get this beer, give it a try. I mean, just because I've said it, giving it a 6 doesn't mean that you're not going to like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, all these drinks are just reviews from my point of view. Go out and try them yourself. And yeah, hopefully there's more coming. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you'll give a like and subscribe. Check out my Twitch. That's also going to be in the handle below as well. I might leave a link in the bottom of where to get the beer. If you want to buy it from the... I mean, you can buy it from Asda, Tesco, anywhere really. But if you want to buy the beer from them directly, I'll post the link of BrewDog down there and you can read a bit about them. They are really interesting. BrewDog are very interesting. They definitely have a passion for this shit. You know what I mean? And they really do want to make better beer. And they do. They do make better beer. It is a lot more interesting, a lot more fun to go out and get a BrewDog and be like, what am I getting? I don't know what I'm getting. When I bought this, I didn't even know it was grapefruit infused until I got home and read it. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's a great... Okay, let's give it a go then. All right. But yeah, go out and try it. Like and subscribe. And yeah. Skål.
2,000 years later.
And I just wanted to point out, this is sort of a side note. Tidying up. This shit is, what? 6.5%, right? Now, I've drank Henry Westons before. That's 8%. Now, you can drink one of those and feel pretty comfortable with yourself, right? I've had 6.5%. All right, granted, I've drank it within 15 minutes. But it's only 330 ml. They're in already. This shit hit hard, man. I was perfectly sober about, well, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. This stuff has wrecked me. I've drunk 330 ml of it. What's going on here? What have they put in my drink?